Oh my God. Here it comes. Oh, there we go. Happy 9/11, everyone. I'm 25 today, which would be sick. My insurance would go down, except for I just got a $200 speeding ticket in the Fiesta in Kansas. I was allegedly going 83 in a 65. Allegedly, because it'll be going to the ticket clinic. Thanks, Rob Ferretti, who was the first person I saw have a sponsorship deal with the ticket clinic. So, yeah, my insurance rates will maybe still go down. That's pretty cool. My birthday is September 11th. So, it's cool. Ask me anything. The coronavirus was putting my family members close to matching my the death count for the day, but no one has hit it yet. I think the only people that really have beat me are the people August 6th, I think, the bombing of Nagasaki. I think that's about all you can get out of there. I am the Winnaman, says happy birthday, cuh. Thanks, cuh. Crunchy, your cat says happy birthday. Thanks. Just your cat, not you. That's fine. I didn't need it from you. All I needed was it from the cat. It's kind of a mess in here. I need to do something about this. I need to just sell all of my things. I think Ant came into the stream at the wrong time. Did you, Cedric? What was I talking about when you came in? You guys want to smash that mother F word like button? I got a video uploading right now. I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Spoiler alert, it's about the G35, so don't feel bad if you don't watch it because I know none of you guys like that car. Sometimes I don't like that car either. Oh, yeah, bombings. No, you came in right at the right time, in fact, Cedric. No one has been able to beat my birthday death count record except for the people who... Well, in all fairness, there's probably a lot of people. If you count bombings, we'll say non-war act, because I don't think technically 9/11 was... I guess they would consider it an act of war. We should probably change the subject. I'm going to get canceled. You know how that goes. What are you guys doing on this fine 9/11? 4th of July. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people blowing fingers off. That's possible. Here's an ETG1 virtual cake. Thank you, Jamie. It means the world to me. Has anyone ever forgotten your birthday? No, it's actually not allowed. Never forget. I'd be downright offended if someone forgot. Actually, it happens a lot, though. It does. It's tragedy. Then you can make them feel really bad, though. Are you even an American? Brendan Gallagher says happy birthday. Thanks, dude. I got no hat on just for you guys. Imagine that. So, here we are. Just chilling in the old office. I need, waiting for our landlord to get us a, not transformer, what is that called? Ballast box. So I can put this light back together. When are you Jasmine swapping the G35? I'm not. I kind of like how the G35 is, has some low end grunt to it. Drifting the Volvo was a pain in the ass just because it had so much turbo lag. But I am perhaps Jasmine swapping something. And oh wait, I think you're on my Patreon, so you know what's happening. But for those who aren't, that'd be a mad sick birthday present right there. Go sign up for Patreon. Patreon.com/BC Autos. Happy Bay, Big B. Thanks. I assume that was a typo. Probably B Day. Missed the D key. It's happening. It happens. It's not happening. It's not what I meant to say. Talking about Bolos. Bamsey is back. Who's that? Time for Google. A Swedish cartoon. Wait. Oh, it's a Volvo. Can we get some Rio on your B-Day? Actually, I can do that. How old am I? 25. Way too old to be playing with shitty old cars, yet here I am. Oh, right. Turbo underpants. I remember that car. That thing's pretty nasty, actually. There it is. Classic. Oh, wow, that's a little bit louder than I anticipated. There we go. Yeah, so I got a video uploading right now. Ross and I did some stuff to the G35. It's now ready to drift again. A week from today, I'm flying out to California to pick up a new car. Last time somebody asked me how old I was, I literally need to calculate in my head what age my age was. I just stopped celebrating and forgot about it. How did you meet Ross? How long have you known him? I met Ross through a mutual friend of ours named Dan. I've known him since, I guess, my senior year of high school. Type the Patreon in the comments. San Diego. Oh, I'm stupid. Yep, that's the Patreon link to just Patreon. There we go. That's the one you want. We'll get rid of this one. There we are. So if anyone wants to join the Patreon, it would be much appreciated. Or if you really feel like sending me money, you can super chat it too. But you can also just hang out here. I definitely understand being broke, because that's what I am. Dan's Meths and Customs. Oh, God. What happened to that guy? He came back for a little bit, kind of ran out of clout, and then disappeared again. Is that a knife? No, it's a pen. My mom doesn't let me play with sharp objects. There's an X-Acto knife over there, actually. God, this song never gets old. It's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot going on for the birthday this year, especially, pandemic stuff. Last year I didn't really do much anyway either. Just kind of working all day. Took a little bit of a break so I could edit a couple videos. The new video on the Rocket channel is live. You guys know the Rocket channel has a video that has more views than any of my car videos? How ridiculous is that? Over the course of less than a year, it got like 620,000 views. If that's not a summary of my attempted YouTube career, and I don't know what is. The ones I try hard and put a lot of effort into, nobody watching. The ones where I just be fat in a Honda or go film rockets that I wanted to go see anyway, they take off. The sad part is the car channel's ad revenue has been really, really high lately. So if I was getting a million views a month or something on this channel, I'd be making like $2 or $3 grand probably. Maybe more. But I'm not. So I'm not. You just need more clout, dude. I do have an Accord. But, yeah, I don't know. Just been working a lot. Worked 83 hours. Not last week, the week before. Probably work that many hours again this coming week so I can actually afford to go get that car in California. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This song's really long. I guess it's only been 10 minutes so far. What project are you most excited to work on at the moment? Honestly, probably the new one that you guys don't really know about yet. Let's hold this down a little bit so I can be lazy. I really want to get the Rabbit put back together, obviously. But I still got to figure out what I'm going to do about the oil squirters that we waited months to get. Joseph Bruckner sent them from Germany, and they don't clear the piston skirts. And I don't want to cut holes in my $600 forged pistons. Clickbait thumbnails and overdose on caffeine gets views. Yeah, it really does. Oh God, I'm gonna get listening to It Looks Sad now. They named that band after a description of me. Yeah, I mean, I can get a little bit clickbaity with the titles and stuff, and it has proven to work in the past, but if I get too jazzed up on stuff, you guys are going to get uncomfortable fast. It's like James, the Strad man, dude. When I met that guy, he lived in Audi TT. He had 30,000 subscribers. He just bought a Bugatti Veyron and lived in it for a day. That's what I should do. I should live in the limo for 24 hours. That almost seems too easy. Just go on a limo. That's what I really want to do. Get a bunch of money. See if I can land some sponsors. Just use that whole fucking thing as a billboard and do a limo lap of America. Just like a 10,000 mile road trip in the limo. But that's gas alone would be a little ridiculous. We'll say what? Optimistically, we get like 15 miles per gallon. Actually, it did about 18 on the way back from Vegas. But let me just we do a little calculating here. We'll say 10,000 miles. That's a lot. That's probably more than I could actually do, but we'll just stick with that for now. That's 666 gallons of gas. We'll say $2.50 a gallon. Well, that's not bad actually. $1,600 in gas. And this is a limo. I could sleep in it. Put your YouTube channel on the side for a tax write-off. Oh, believe me, man. Everything I buy for all of my YouTube projects or anytime I pull my camera out, that is a tax deduction, my guy. Are you in an abandoned building? No, this is my office. This is where all the stickers don't get made. The ballast box has been out on that light forever. I pulled it a couple weeks ago. My landlord's supposed to get us one. But yeah, so all right. I work 10.99, so I have to write off as much as possible. Yeah, dude, it's the biggest deduction I have is definitely gas for the Fiesta. Or not gas, the depreciation tax credit is massive because that car's so new. I think last year it was like $8,000. So that helped a lot. I actually got a refund last year because I was still working at Jimmy John's the year before. But I'm going to have to pay this coming tax season. Happy birthday, man. I love the snowed in video. I was complaining it was 55 and rainy here in Auburn Hills. Yeah, dude, that was stupid. 23 degrees outside. Do you regret quitting Jimmy John's? No. Just on Doordash, like working the hours I worked the week before I went to Airfest, I made what I made at Jimmy John's in a week in like a day and a half. I don't know how I survived that job because they max you out at 30 hours. I was at $9 an hour plus tips. But after they deduct the taxes for your tips, the electronic ones and yada yada, it worked out to like $4.75 an hour plus tips. So I was maybe making $12, $13 an hour for a max of 30 hours a week. And most of the time they wouldn't even let you work the full 30 hours. So after taxes and stuff, I was making $300, maybe $350 a week. Not very good. So yeah, I I don't know. There's all these different techniques for leveraging your DoorDash income. Is DoorDash like Uber where you need a newer car? No, actually. You can DoorDash in anything. I did it in the Audi, the Miata, the Integra, my BMW, the green one. What else have I done? I want to do it in the Limo. It'd be kind of fun, but a little impractical. That reminds me. I need to reactivate my Grubhub account because DoorDash. I like maintaining top dasher status because it's so hard to get in to the schedule here because there's so many people doing it for how busy the market is. And if you have over 70% acceptance rate and do like 100 deliveries a month, which I do like 160 a week, you can DoorDash whenever you feel like it, any time of day. I want to do a video DoorDashing for 24 hours, but I don't know if I actually have the capacity for that. Although between like 3 and 6 a.m., there's not really any orders coming in. So I could, in theory, just like take a little backseat nap in the Fiesta. Just keep the volume on full blast in case somebody happens to order something. There's only one restaurant in my area that's open through those hours on DoorDash. So I'd probably be able to get a little bit of a booster nap in there. It'd be easiest if I just went midnight to midnight. It's 24 hours, and then I get the lunch and dinner rush in there, so I'd actually still make decent money, I think. It's a tough call to make. No, actually not Betos, Cedric. It's California Mexican food. Betos isn't open 24 hours on DoorDash. I think they stop at midnight, actually, which is kind of surprising. I do apartment maintenance. I'm making 17 and can't afford a car, so I live vicariously through YouTubers like you. Making 17 an hour and you can't afford a car? Where do you live? That sounds like some California situation right there. LA specifically, like $2,800 rent. Some New York City nonsense. Seattle, true, yeah. Seattle is not an affordable place to live. Oh, man. If you guys want to hit the like button, I would appreciate it. We got 13 viewers, 7 likes. We can balance that out, I think. But yeah, so we're just cruising. I'm just working a ton so I can afford to do these dumb things. Go to the Rocket Lodge. It was really fun. I got my level 3 certification. I've been wanting to do that since I was 18. Here we are, 7 years later, finally done. And go to California next weekend for the Volvo. Don't know how long I'll be there, but likely not very. Does the more likes you get make the video more popular in YouTube's algorithm or get you paid more? I don't know if it works on streams this way, but the more likes and the more of your like core subscriber audience watches, the more it gets recommended to other stuff. So basically, the more likes you get right off the bat and more views you get, the more it's going to appear in recommended. Is rocketry a niche on YouTube? Yeah, like I was talking about, I actually have a rocket video on that channel that has more views than any car video, unless you count the Honda one on Facebook getting 32 million, but that's not on my Facebook. I think the biggest video I have now is the one where I was really fat and just talking in my parents' garage about how I buy cars cheap. I think it has like 600,000. The Rocket channel has a video that has like 640,000 or something like that. This place is close to $1,500 a month, but I pay $900 with a discount. Damn. Yeah, we get a pretty good deal on rent, but just not having the shop anymore is kind of unfortunate. I might have a shop situated for myself in a couple months here. We'll see. Nah, nothing against Brennan and Tyler, but if I could afford a house of my own with like a 3-car garage, that would be pretty sweet. Get a Ranger and go do dirt rally 235 speed. Ross used to have a 2.3 Ranger with the 8 spark plugs. With the day he got it, we went and drifted the piss out of it in the snow. Are you living with anyone we know from the channel? Sounds like Lil B and Tyler. Yeah, Brennan, Bob Ross, and Tyler's been in the videos a few times. He rides the Yamaha Z09, and he has the F-150 with the Borla Attack exhaust. I just never see them anymore because Tyler's in bed by 10. Brendan's usually not here at night. And I work basically 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. as of late. Sleep's overrated. I'll probably go back to like 9 to maybe 10 after I get the new car from California situated. But yeah, 84 and a half hours last week, I think. Busy week. Not last week, the week before. I don't know. I was gone for a week, but when I'm gone, it doesn't feel like time actually moves. Is he the guy that had a shitty F-150 then bought a less shitty, debatably F-150? No, that's Justin. But Justin did get a way better one because he has a Coyote now, 5.0. Instead of a Triton. Friends don't let friends own 5.4s, but for some reason the V10s are okay. Couldn't explain that to you. Whew. I have an HDMI cable in here. I lost my phone charger. I don't know how. I know where it was. Dominic says happy birthday. Thanks, dude. Triton's got a bad name for the people that didn't own them. Well, yeah, but his had cam phaser issues. My buddies had cam phaser issues. My parents had one throw a rod. My aunt had, I don't remember what happened with hers. Some oil starvation issue. And then, of course, the pistons or the spark plugs getting shot through the hood's a pretty cool meme. You're going to be any more shitbox content soon. Hopefully. I still don't really have anywhere to work on cars. We need to put the coilovers on the Accord and do some more Honda nonsense with that one. I do kind of want to de-turbo it, like I was talking about, because that would be a really good winter beater car. V10 sounds like a beast in some smaller buses. Yeah, it's weird because I've seen a bunch of exhaust clips where people make exhausts for them, and some of them sound cool because it's a V10, and then some of them remarkably sound terrible. I don't know how you can make anything with 10 cylinders sound bad, but they've found a way. There's also a dude that has a twin turbo one. I don't know if it's built or where you would even get pistons to build. Pistons, I guess, is pretty negligible. Rods, maybe the stock rods are okay. You can just bore it to, although it might be similar to the 5.4 bore and stroke, and if it is, it would be the same bore stroke as the Lightning. So somebody probably does make forged internals for that, actually. Whoa. Built V10. Take the turbo off and run a 2-foot screamer pipe straight to the ground. I can't. I would die. AC line can condensated on the coil pack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shorten the coil packs out. That's a cool feature. And then if you want to change the coil packs, the back 2 cylinders are like underneath the firewall. You just dropped a Toyota Century V12 and a 99 Lexus GS. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm from the future, and I'm here to inform you that you never get your pilot's license. You never fly a plane. Claim your birthright, Mr. Carlson. I actually really wanted to be a pilot for a long time, but it's expensive. You get a private license. I don't know. God, who knows what I want to do with my life anymore. The automotive journalism thing seemed real promising, and then the coronavirus kind of took that away from me. Made $50 last week from it, so that's pretty cool. It's almost enough to pay a tenth of my rent. Oh, it's more than enough to pay a tenth, I guess. But I don't know. I wish I could just do this. That's what I really want. Is just make videos and do live streams. Not saying that I don't love you 15 people that are here, but we need like 100 times that to make that feasible. You think the opposite would happen because everyone's home reading stuff. Yeah, but because all these companies are closed down, nobody's paying for advertising spots, so their ad revenue went way down, so they can't afford to keep us writing. You can, but you gotta get the rate up and be super relevant to what's going on car wise. Yeah, I wanted to start doing my podcast again. I have James the Stradman said he'd do it. Rob Dom said he'd do it. Jason would probably be down to do another one. Just people in general, just talking about cars in general. Maybe I can get picked up by HeadGum or some other podcast network. Although all the podcasts I listen to are comedy podcasts. Not that I don't think the car podcast isn't funny, and I have a good start. I think I've got some decent guests and already have a cease and desist under my belt. I started a podcast recently because I want an outlet to talk shit. Yeah. It's funny, Michael Rappaport says podcasts are like assholes, like opinions. He's like, everyone's got one. It's kind of true. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of demotivated about it. I pay monthly to have my podcast hosted, so it's on Spotify. I just have the 2 episodes up right now, but got a notification the other day that I hit like 5,000 downloads or something like that. So, or streams, I don't know. But the one with Jason actually did pretty well. That's kind of how the podcast game works, is if you're irrelevant like me, you have to have people who are relevant on it. The TST podcast a lot. Found it really interesting. It almost felt like VinWiki before they started their channel. Yeah, Ed Bolian, there's a finesse right there. The only car guy on YouTube with a cooler sounding voice than me. It makes me pretty upset. Beers with the boys. But yeah, it would be fun. I'll have to see if Dom's still down. I asked him if I could come through the shop while I'm down in California. I haven't heard back from him yet, but the whole coronavirus thing makes visiting people a little bit of a pain, but I really need to hear the 4-rotor run. Are you still writing on the side for car websites? Kinda. Yeah, they're just so slowed down because the virus. Company I write for is based in LA. So they got hit with people not being able to go to work for a while when everything was fully shut down. And then ad revenues so slammed now that their websites aren't making the money that they were before. Like full disclosure, when I would go to Formula Drift or SEMA or whatever, those big articles where I would take all the pictures and do big write-ups and everything, I would get paid $300 to $350 each for those. And right now the base pay or max pay for any article, no matter what you do, is $50. So I did one on the Suburban, which was cool because I got to just write about what we were doing for ChevroletForum.com. But I did all the photography, did a big write-up on the car and the history of it and how we wound up with it, and then $50. Although when I do just the little quick little articles, $50 isn't bad because it takes me at most like an hour and a half. So if I could just do those all day, that would be tight, but it's not on the table right now. Plus, I like doing it, but I really only like it extensively. Not that I don't like doing it, but it's a whole lot more fun when it's stuff that I want to write about, when it's stuff that I'm doing. I did one on the Phaeton, so that was fun. I don't think that video got very well liked, but you know, that's the problem, is people don't watch everything I post. The majority of the people who are subscribed to me don't watch at all anymore because I'm not doing Honda Accord stuff. Even though I could be. I have one. But you got a resume, man. Don't be discouraged. Yeah, I actually applied for a job at Jalopnik as a review writer. So that would be super cool to get that job because the salary is like what I like to call Idaho rich, which is like lower middle class in a lot of states. But yeah, that would be super, super cool. It says remote available, so I don't know if they'd be sending me cars or if they'd be sending me places to drive cars or if they would like me to move somewhere. But if they were going to pay me enough, moving somewhere wouldn't be the end of the world. Who knows? I applied for bring a trailer too, an auction writer. But it's really discouraging when you look up automotive writing jobs and all you get is like service writer at dealership. You'll never catch me doing that shit. Customer states battery is being funky. Sean, that gave me the limo, he works at a Volvo dealership. He always sends me like funny shit. Dumb customers or dumb service writers that can't write things. Good times. Never made more than 18 an hour. I think that's as high as I can get paid without GED. So I feel you, man. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of people who drive for DoorDash without GEDs in big cities where you can just hop in whenever you want. There's people cherry picking that won't take deliveries less than like $19 a piece. And they make like $55 an hour. Go work for Hoonigan. I wish, dude. That'd be tight. Then Gary King Jr. could talk shit about my parents all the time and not just when I see him at Irwindale. Yeah, dude, if you live in like any sort of a big city or like a place where DoorDash is kind of popping off, but not a lot of people are doing it, if you add me on Snapchat or send me a message on Instagram, I can send you the sign up link. And then if you do like 200 deliveries or something, they give me like $400. I can't share the link publicly though. So yeah, 200 deliveries. It's not bad. I do like 160 a week, and you have like 3 months to do 200 or something. If I had a motorcycle, I'd do it just for you. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't foresee myself ever, at least not in the near future, making enough money to be like, all right, this is enough money. But, you know, just trying to get all my shit in order. I have a lot of debt that I'd like to not have anymore. But it is what it is. That's what being a 20-year-old is, or 25-year-old is about, right? That's what today is about. Being reckless with money and feeling like you're already running out of life even though you're 25 deep in. I think I'll get to like 54. Yeah, I wish I had avoided that. What I'd really like to do is stand-up comedy, and I was getting into that, but then, pandemic stuff. Not a lot of comedy clubs open. I would love to be that stand-up comedian that makes 150 grand a year, that can walk down the street, nobody knows who I am. That's the kind of famous I want to be. I'm almost there. I had a guy recognize me at Disneyland from YouTube once. That was interesting. What kind of piece of shit would you bring to Hoonigan to show them? Like one of those overview videos. I actually have an open invite from Brian Scotto to bring Jasmine the Drift Volvo. But I can't get into that yet. Patreon, you know what's going on. Yeah, I met Scotto at FD Seattle not last year, the year before. My cousin does Amazon third party for Whole Foods. 4 to 6 grand a month. Jesus, dude. If I really crack out on DoorDash, I can make maybe like 5,000. But realistically, I think on average, I probably make like 3 before taxes. I met the Papadakis at the last FD Dallas Fort Worth event they did. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't get approved for FD Media this year. At least they haven't sent me anything yet. FD Seattle's in 2 weeks. I was really excited. I wanted to see Frederick Osbo's Supra in person. See Adam LZ run Pro 1. I might go to Irwindale. I don't know. If I can get media approval, I'd like to go again. Because it was super fun last year. Yeah, there you go. Take the limo. Yeah, last year I just flew down there Friday, went to the media briefing, shot all day Saturday, and then left Sunday morning. Ever get the overheating ironed out on the limo? It wasn't really overheating. It just needed a new fuel pump. Are you talking about G35? G35 has a new engine and radiator and oil cooler now. Which is what the video I have to post is about. Speaking of which, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 5. I'm probably going to jump back on Doordash for a little bit and then do a birthday dinner thing with the family. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go immediately make the video live, so make sure you all press the like button as soon as you see it. Take it easy.